So people are always asking me about guides and like how to play this game and yada yada yada. And despite my best efforts to put out a guide, people are like, I don't know how to play. So, okay, that's fair. I suppose game's brand new. So I'm gonna show you just one run of one of my monsters, and I'll just explain what I'm doing every step of the way. And then from that point on, you know, you should have a pretty good understanding how to play, at least like a base level, you know? We are going to be doing a challenge today. There are missions. There's weekly missions that happen. Last week was Dragon, Techno Dragon specifically. This week is Jell. There are all these different things that you get, and you get petals from them. Petals are basically equivalent to one monster heart that you can feed a monster. The most difficult one down here was it this one or was it another one? Either way, one of them asks for the perfect ending with a monster that has Suezo as a subtype. And so perfect ending requires you to max your bonding with Brass. That's the old man who shows up at your farm. It requires you to beat all the IMA Classic tournaments, not the IMA Champion Classics. It's confusing. It's different. At the end of each of your monster's life stages, on the very last week, there's a tournament. It's called the IMA Classic. You got to beat 4 of those, and then you got to beat the game. You got to beat Maxim. So you beat all 4 of those, you beat Maxim, and you max your bonding with Brass, and that will give you the perfect or the good ending. You'll get a little splash screen of all the different breeder helpers, and they're like hanging out, and they're like, yeah, good job, you did it. And then I don't think it actually does anything additional. Maybe it gives you additional score. I don't know. But this one right here, this is probably the hardest one. This is get Legend rank with a Jell type monster. Legend rank is the highest earnings rank. It's 120k you got to earn with one monster in one go. So we're going to go for it. What other Jells do I have? Okay, I got the 1-star scale Jell. I think I have Rocky Jell too, yeah. Or Wall Mimic. Okay, so neither of those are going to help me here. Do we do intelligence up? I only get the 1 intelligence attack, and it's not very good. I think I'm going to not use Gil this time. Okay, I'm gonna maybe boost my power. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, fuck it. Maybe we're overboard, because we can only max out at 700, but we're not gonna use any tickets this time. What are we raising? We're raising a Jell. We're trying to do the weekly challenge, which is to get a Jell main breed up to Legend rank, which is the maximum earnings rank, 120k. We didn't have a great go at it last time. Yeah, those are some pretty good bonuses. Want to do a power dragon off to raise regular dragon to get 1 more power attack? It's worth it though. Okay, so we're just gonna work on life. I think we get 700 life. We can get a decent amount of power, and we can kind of avoid raising skill beyond like maybe 200. Do we know what monsters are good and bad yet? I don't know what's bad. Some monsters feel very good, but I haven't played anything that's like, wow, this is terrible. You know what I mean? Look, those stat gains better than what but I only have the Jell Galley. Yeah, I feel that. When you don't have the right cards. So a big part of why I want Sakura Frog is I think I have the perfect card loadout with ultra rares, or super rares and super rares. For both, I can get 3 power cards, or 2 power cards and 3 life cards that either match breed or color. And they're all super rare or, you know, super rare at high levels. Okay, these are all pretty bad. I think I'm just gonna go with Nisaba. In your first set of drills, before you get to go to a tournament, it makes sense if you're starting to get low to not try and do 4 drills in a row and then rest, but instead do 3 drills and a rest and then do another one, because you don't actually lose any stamina from doing the tournament, so you don't need to like worry about that. 12 skill? 12 skill's looking pretty nice. I kind of like this boost on Usaba though. Maybe do this. I was eating a lot, training for a fight again. Guys, I swear, like, am I on another planet? What are you guys asking me? I don't understand. This is like... It's like that picture that's, like, supposed to simulate having a stroke. Oh, the life drain gill. Okay, life gain drill. Not the life drain gill. And maybe I am having a stroke. I think life is supposed to be, like endurance, right? So maybe you're carbo loading. Has anyone really been far ever has decided to use even go want to do more? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's how I'm feeling right now. One word, ask you to identify something in the image. Yeah. Quick question, is it ideal to be able to do 12 tourneys in a row for the first 12 weeks, or should I stop doing that? It's not terrible. You get a lot of fame and loyalty that way. Run made sense as a drill, building up your stamina, but your explanation made sense too. I don't think it's the most elegant thing. I do think running a lap is probably better. But, you know. Okay, I don't actually... Oh, I should probably be trying to boost my tournament winnings. There are card bonuses that give you bonus winnings if you match, you know, breed or aura or whatever. I didn't bother doing that. I think the most I've ever had is like 20%, which is pretty huge. This looks like 8%, which, you know, is not good, but it will be a little bit of a bonus going forward. Is that what that is? Yeah, it's... Yeah. Oh, I can skip the gross, like, absorb through his butt animation? Hell yeah. I'll show it once just for the YouTube vid if we get this, but... Okay, so we can do expeditions now, or we can do errand trees now. I like Usaba's bonuses. Usaba gives me a lot of abilities. Okay. What's the goal here? 2 in a row? It's saying I don't have a shot at winning this, eh? Why is that? Oh, I haven't got an expedition yet. I got 200 life. I don't know. I don't think I'm really afraid here. 300 speed is kind of spooky. If I run into the Mochi Mochi Edo, I might mess up. But I think otherwise I'm probably pretty okay. I don't do a lot of damage. Yeah, we're going to try it. The Mochi Hanger? Yeah. Name is Mochi Mochi Eto, which is just BB-8. That's a joke. Was that a Gaboo? Brother, have you not seen anything for this game? All this shit was like shown like a year ago. That's Gaboo Centaur, yeah. 69 life, yeah. Seen nearly nothing. Don't fight the Mochi, you son of a bitch. You mudda. Okay. So I do have more damage output than him. I just don't think I'm going to be able to hit him. %? That's not terrible. Like, it's not terrible in theory. Am I actually going to land a single attack? Couldn't tell you. Okay. That's a bad foolery. How did you slap me from there? How did you slap me from that slot? Oh boy. It begins. Okay, we did some damage. I pressed forward and went backwards, and it worked out in my favor, but also, what the fuck? 10 seconds left. I don't want to spam attacks because I don't have great loyalty. I feel like I have to. No! We're gonna do it! Okay. Holy shit. Slap with sus. Yeah. Working as intended. That was like the most Monster Rancher line battle. He didn't do anything. Got spit as your first tech. All his missing 80% errant trees paid off. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're up to 3K. Oh, I probably should have done apple cake, but that's fine. I'm not worried about life too much. I've got the 4 life cards. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on errant tree. Get a new tech. I probably could have tried one of these other ones. That's fine though. Okay, so we got it. 33 life. 6 power, a little bit of defense. You get a lot of power and life gains. Stab isn't your basic? No, every monster starts with 2 attacks and it's different for each monster. Okay, I'm gonna get stat gains. Or just Omni boost for all my shit. 2 stats and 300. We got 300 life. I don't know. I don't have much damage output, but we're gonna try it. You could, in theory, start with some broken techs. Yeah, I mean, it's within reason. It doesn't start you with, like, the huge nukes, but... Something like Kusazumo, the frog plant, starts with his close-up headbutt move, like his, like, short-range charge move. And that shit is really good. It's, like, probably his second best tech. And he starts with it. Angel starts with lightning. Might be one of the reasons she's good. Yeah. I feel like this guy doesn't have tail assault. If I can just run into the first rank, I think I'm in a pretty good spot. Or he can just put me there. Come on. Okay. Well. Can I outdamage him now? I don't know. Give me... Fuck, 3 in a row, eh? My loyalty is really low. I don't even have, like, a good chance to hit him. I don't think I can win this. Is that enough? I don't think so. One more? Oh, shit. Oh, shit, it was enough. Hell yeah, let's go, baby. We did it. The clutch crit stab, yeah, it made up for all the misses. Okay. Good start. That's nice. Give me the gains. It's not a lot of gains, but it is something. Can you versus friends on demand? No, you cannot. It's very unfortunate. Yeah, I'm up to 12 loyalty. Hell yeah. Oh, I've got a bonus for this, eh? Maybe we can do that. We try that. I wish I could see what monsters I'm fighting here. Oh, wrong one. That could have been very bad. Okay, we're gonna collect star prunes so we can like battle and train later in life without having to rest. Resting early on is not that big of a deal. That Blizzard Cup. Okay, saying I don't have a very good chance to win. I only got to hit her like once or twice though. She doesn't have much offense. Just a speedy lass, you know? I'll take some hits. I'm okay with that. I didn't mean to use that, but that's okay. I'm trying to move back in the second slot. Okay, there. Hell yeah. 2 in a row? Let's get it. I'll take the foolery. Seconds left. Can we run it down? Think we can run it down. Oh, she forgot what she was doing. Hell yeah. Get her in the face. Still have to set your keybinds? Yeah, I don't have any keybinds set up. I really should. It'd be a lot easier to actually play this game. For the next stream, I think I'll probably have them set up. Feels alright on touchscreen. I had issues with it playing on phone too. I don't think it feels great. But that's just because of how glitchy the game is in general. Phone still sus? Yeah. Sometimes movement will not cancel on its own. Sometimes you'll press forward and you'll go backward. Like, it's not very well programmed. Oh, do we risk it? This is a pretty risk-averse time for this to happen. What do we want? Stats? Go for stats, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. Sick. Those are big gains, baby. Okay, so we have fatigue right now. Can I do anything here? I can probably train 1 week. Every time she's shown up, it's failed for you? Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna try cube. Specifically because I don't want to get it. But if we do get it, it'd be pretty funny. We didn't get it. That's fine. I get my 30 life. It's okay. It's one of my favorite mon outside plant frog. Gaboo, I think. I've been having a lot of fun with Gaboo. Samurai Kick feels good. It doesn't feel as good as it does in Monster Rancher 2, but it feels good. Okay, so I just did a tournament. I now have 50 life more than I did last tournament. Gaboo got some fun new subs too. Yeah, Gaboo Quasimo is sick. And Gaboo Centaur is cool too. This Mochi Suezo has, or Mochi Dragon has the super high skill, yeah. Rest of his stats not so much. What did I say? I meant Centaur. No, he's got a Quasimo one too. The Gaboo with the green Gaboo with the spikes is Centaur. The one that looks like a watermelon is Quasimo. Oh, Clone said Dino. Yeah, it's Centaur. Okay, we're gonna try this. He's weak against it. What are you attacking with? You're in slot 2. This game, man. Okay, 10 seconds left. I am winning, so we're just going to keep walking backwards, even though I'm not pressing anything. Okay, we didn't need to hit him there, but we did. Love the watermelon one? Yeah. Is that his name? His name is Francis, or is that my name? We gotta name him. We forgot to name our last guy. But Enigman's a pretty good name, so. His name? Nice. What are we gonna name him? I'm gonna name him Splotchy. It's a good name. Regular dragon starts with, is the key to my techno success. Which one? Wing combo seems pretty good in this game, but the rest of his power techs are kind of iffy, I think. Tail attack is probably okay. One of the wing techs, the one that keeps attacking. Claw combo blows. Claw combo always blows, though. Circle, you know, that's the way of the world. Hey!
Happy Monday to gamers only.
Damn, this is a gamer-free stream. Thank you for the 34 months. That's pretty hype. Okay, can I beat this? I think I can beat this. Maybe. We're gonna try it. We've done pretty good. We haven't lost yet. We haven't entered any of the crazy tournaments, so we haven't entered like Monster Derby. Maybe we will. I don't think I can win Monster Derby. I don't have a way to cheese it out. I'll just do a lower risk tournament. Hedge my bets. This fucking guy. He messed us up last time. Oh my god. Ian, you're in time just to see this game glitch out. This is a fight. This is certainly something that's happening. There I am. Hey, what's good? This man's trying to hit me. Yeah, it changes to... the thing is, it's not first person. It's like the opposite of first person. All this blindfold practice pays off. I mean, game working as intended, yeah. 0th person, yeah. We got put in another dimension. Another dimension, another dimension, another dimension. I like how he's like praying, like he's peaceful after just like shooting missiles. They gotta be working on a patch for this? I hope so. I can't imagine they're not. They got something like 200,000 downloads already of the game. USA behavior, yeah. Is what 4th in their Play Store? Yeah. It's possible to connect my line game on my phone and my line game on my computer. Can I play the same file on both? I don't think you can. Do you get 1 mil downloads? It might be 1 mil. Not, yeah. I think you can transfer data, but it only lets you transfer data a certain number of times. Oh, we got Monster Derby coming up. Do I want to try it? What's the prize for this? Nuts oil? Maybe we just try the... I think we're just gonna relax. We're gonna play here because, you know, we're gonna lose all of our stamina anyway. Yeah, we're gonna take it easy this time. And you probably want to put it on your phone. Yeah. That's my main issue. Like, so the last couple of days, I haven't been at work. I've been sick, and I've been taking care of Bacon, like spending a lot of time with him. I always take care of my dog, but like Tiana usually walks him and stuff like that. And so I have been like doing all of the deeds I need to do to keep Bacon happy. And it's been unfortunate because he's not as comfortable up here, upstairs. He's got like a million beds and stuff downstairs. He's gotten like more used to it, but like he is more comfortable downstairs. So if I want to go spend time with him, I'd rather hang out down there. And unfortunately, you know, this is on my computer. It says I got a great shot at winning. I got to hit 1 tech. I probably should have just let the computer play. 50%? Oh, here's my shot. Okay, I think we win. Rancher JP and his Suezo. Can I take Suezo from my computer to my phone and back to my computer at my leisure? I think we just explained that you can't, right? What are you talking about? If it's the same account. You can play from both, just not at the same time. Really? Oh, that's sick. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so I misunderstood the conversation that was going on. What the fuck? I hate that. Play off my phone when you're not at your PC. Okay, that's great. Because I have a file on my PC that's different than my file on my phone. Ankva, thank you for the follow. Okay, so if I just set up the same account, that's sick. That's actually great. Because I would love to play this when I have downtime at work. Because I have a lot of downtime at work. This is not... I think the best I've done is out of the first life stage or second life stage, the first one where you can actually like control what you're doing and not just doing the debut fight. I've been at like 42k after that, I think, was like the best I've done. And that was on a Gaboo. I ended up with like 140,000. We're going to do this to get some more stats, because I don't really care. I'm going to have to rest again anyway. Said Zane, I do that for gotchas on our phone so we can cross-play on our LD player. Oh, that's sick. Okay, I want... Guts up, I think. I have enough for 2? Guts down? Guts up, guts down, baby. Is the combat same as Monster Rancher 2? It's similar. It just, you know, it's not implemented as well as it is in Monster Rancher 2. Okay, so if I can win this one, and then the end of cycle tournament, end of cycle I'm a Classic, that's another 10k, so that's pretty good. Q app isn't on iOS. You can just download it from the Q app website. Yeah, it's just q.app.com. Just like that. And just download from the site directly. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the power one. If I can stay in intelligence range, I'm not afraid at all. Yeah, I think I've just outdamaged her. I don't know if she can do anything. Play on iOS, you need a JP account. Yeah, you can play, you can get it from the App Store if you have a JP account. It's a lot harder on Android because Google doesn't let you make a Japanese account that easily. You need like proof that you live there, and it's a huge pain in the ass. Crystal from Star Fox is in this game? Yeah. It's actually gender bent Sonic Fox. Can I get a KO? That'd be cool. One more? Oh, I did foolery. I could have got the KO. Try to download it, but an APK file to your phone, which I think only works on Android phones. Yeah. Her boobs are literally just spheres. At least she looks better. The line art, like, not the line art, the key art is kind of strange, IMO. The elemental bonus moves that are good feel so busted. If you can, like, line it up and fight someone who's weak to it, yeah. Give me the bonuses. Carrot looks so cursed, yeah. The key art is... It's very, like, overtly sexual. Won't work on iOS. It might not. I don't actually know much about iOS, so I don't want to tell you what's what, you know? Yeah, we're going to rest here. That's good. So we'll be at full after this tournament. We're doing a little bit better than we did last time. We're being more risk averse than we were last time, though you do have to be a little bit risky to get 120k. If I could win the major 4, it would be pretty solid. Little tiger lamps making a funny face, which is nice, but yeah, seeing what is basically Girl Celius is not much detail, kind of upsets you. Yeah. Okay. Now we gotta fight the regular QB. They just want me to fight QB, but this one doesn't have any power. We walk into slot 1, we're good. And nothing in slot 4? Nothing dangerous in slot 1. Damn. I'll take the 70 dodge. Hell yeah. Oh, let's get it. Get whipped. Oh, the 8 damage on scratch? Wasn't blue stacks one of the options? Use that on Mac? Yeah, I don't know how it works, though. I don't have a lot of options. Like, I don't know a lot of stuff for iOS. Get her. Uno mas? Let's get the KO. This might do a chunk. Yeah, I have a lot of life. I got 400 life. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, dead. Animations in this game, it's actually crazy how perfect the animations and camera angles and stuff are in Monster Rancher 2 compared to every other game in the series. Like, they nailed it so hard in Monster Rancher 2. Such a significant improvement from 1. And then 3 and 4 don't really have the same weight. Evo is a completely different game, doesn't really talk, you know. And then you can't even talk about the advanced games because, you know, that's completely different. And this, they're kind of sketch. The crit darken in this game, yeah, it's they have some good stylistic choices in this. It's just that it's not necessarily executed particularly well, you know. Golem's moves feel good. Golem's walk cycle is so funny, though. He's like a robot. Like, his legs go, like, up, and then forward, and then down, and then up, and then forward, and down. He's got the weirdest walk cycle. I can't be a bit of polish, but it's pretty nice. It looks a lot better than it did in the beta. If you guys saw what it looked like in the beta, like, particle effects and everything were just, like, all over the place. He's literally marching, yeah. He's high-stepping. Knees to chest. Okay, we got 200 points. Spend them on power. It's a boost in damage. Okay, so we can do a tournament here. This is for a jelly. Do we do it? I think we do it. Happy animation on Tyrant looks so goofy. He just like inflates his body parts for a second. Yeah. Yeah, they fixed a lot of animations from the beta. Yeah, they definitely did. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Power Pixie? I'm not afraid of that. That's fine. Waste all those guts. Hell yeah, good crit. I'm almost back in it. That's almost tied. I don't have a lot of guts left. Swishless is now following. Thank you, Swishless. Oh, that's a good dodge for me. Okay, unfortunately can't hit anything though. 15 seconds left. I got a lot of guts. Time to roll down. Let's do it. Oh, and I dodged? Okay. I don't know how much it would have mattered. Would have done a chunk. Don't stab the VTuber. I'm whipping the VTuber. Flexing on him. So this gives me a gel, like a jam in a jar. And what it does is, it, on the week it's used, it increases my likelihood of getting a tech on errantry. This is the far range one specifically. So this will give me a better chance to get the top. I've already got a pretty good shot at getting it, so I mean, it'll basically guarantee it for me. Which isn't always a good thing, especially not in this specific run, where I can use errantry to boost my stats a lot if I have a lot of money saved up. But, get out of here. Somebody made my monster online. Yeah, I think I have sickness. We never named him. I'm gonna name him Splotchy. Okay, so I got tournament sickness. So I'm not going to do a tournament this week. I have potential for this one next week. We'll see. Might just do this one, though. Ooh, this is coming up? Okay. So I'm going to be careful here. Okay, so I have 71% to get this. I'm not going to aim for it, though, because this thing actually also heals stamina. So I'm gonna go for the thing I have the least chance to get. Hope I can just get the stat bonus. I did get it though. That's unfortunate. That's okay. 33 life, not bad. Okay. So yeah, next week is this. So we're gonna do errantry again. But I'm going to use it this time. Just because it boosts my my stamina a little bit. 92%. Okay, we got it. It's another 33 life, so I'm almost up to 500 life. My other stats are pretty bad. Jell's face is so unsettling. He's just staring at you. Just like, hey, what's good? What'd it do? Okay. What not available yet breed am I curious to see? I would love to see Nighton, obviously. Ape and Jell, I think I would be really excited about. I think all those monsters have a good shot to make it in eventually. It's just, when is the question? That was quite the animation for the intro. Phoenix would be great, yeah. Okay. Oh, shit. I've never done this tournament before, so I can't auto-battle. What does he have? He doesn't have anything in slot 1. I can maybe abuse that. Or slot 4. He doesn't have anything in slot 4. I don't want him to charge. Can I get him to sneeze? I'm okay with sneezing. That's quite the chunk. Don't be doing that on me. Okay, so I think I can keep up in damage as long as I don't get charged. Oh no! 26%. I went for it. I probably shouldn't have, but I did. 20 guts down? What the fuck? Dude, how are you using a slot 2 tech? What is going on here? This game is so messed up. No. No way. No way that missed. Okay. Holy shit. The way he reacts to being hit is so funny. He just like lays down like, oh no. Like to roll a Zilla. I don't think I've raised one before. I don't know if I have one on this file. I have one on my other phone file. But yeah. Clutch. Oh my god, that was close. That's a lot of money though. That's pretty clean. Okay, I'm gonna be in my prime soon. So it might make sense to do a couple of drills and actually get my stats up. Still get any new combos? Yeah, Dragon. Dragon's a cool one. He's like a big koi fish. Okay, so yeah, I was right. This is Prime Week. Unfortunate. Do we go for the 4K? The 4K tournament? I think we do. Maybe that's the only one we do here, but I'm gonna go for it. Okay, I've got this at least. If I have increased lifespan, I feel like this dude has been alive forever. This is my second run, Macho. You can't increase lifespan. Every monster has the exact same number of weeks that they're alive on the ranch for. 21? I'll take 21. When the grind is consistent, yeah. Okay, let's get some more bonuses. Guts up. They don't die either, no. 4K would be pretty nice here. I think it's worth it. It's worth it to forego Prime, I think. Okay. Power Pixie, quite a bit of life. I'm gonna roll it on this. I'm gonna hope it wins. Hell yeah. I have my AI for this guy set up. I'll show you guys later, but it's set up to just be as accurate as possible, so it's probably trying to spam gel top. Probably not using cube at all. Just totally fine. How's the gacha in this game? I've been able to roll quite a bit, if being honest. The only aspect that feels like pay to win is the PvP. 3 gems is quite nice. Yeah, you get quite a bit. If you're playing a lot, you can probably do like a roll a day if you really wanted to. Like a roll of 10 a day. You can set an AI style? Yeah. 3K. What does this give? Gives nuts oil. It could be good. Okay. So I am more interested in this guy. This tournament coming up. So I want to rest here. Do 2 tournaments there. I can do a tournament here, rest. Yeah. I think we're gonna forego most of Prime. My stats are really, really bad, but we'll try to make it up end game. If I can hit 300 skill, 300 power, I think that's enough to beat the game. Okay, it says I'm just gonna let the AI do it. I'm gonna risk it on the AI. For the KO? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I should have shown you guys AI style. I'll show you next time. Okay, we're at 45. That's not bad. Any monsters from Monster Rancher 2 onwards in this game? A lot of Monster Rancher 2 monsters in this game. Gaboo, Arrowhead, Zilla, but not a lot from afterwards. Is there any time gate feature? I remember you could do a full run like X amount of times per day. Yeah, so there's a thing like that in this. You need to use 30 action points. You can store up to a maximum of 100. So one run is 30. And each point takes 10 minutes to refill, but I mean, I've never run out. I've literally never run out. No zoom? No, it's only dino. This will give me 8 life. That's not bad. Okay, so I can play this week. Only ran out a few times. They have like 30 stam pots. I've never run out. Never had to use a stam pot. If you're like trying to like really get like a really good score and you realize early on it's not going to work, you can like forfeit out and try again. But I haven't done that. I've brought everything to the end. Only Mogi is in the game? Yeah. That's the announcer. His name's Mogi. He's got a hat and hair like Mogi. Okay, so I wanted to do... I don't know. Worth 2k there. I think it's probably worth it to try and raise stats at this point. These are pretty bad. 200 speed? Okay, I'll go 200 speed. Long-time Monster Rancher fan, so it's nice to see someone talk about this franchise so passionately. Yeah, I love this game, man. Action uses stamina full run. No, yeah, so you have... Here, I'll show you. Sorry, my hat's being silly. They're difficult. That's how you forfeit the dead Suezo. So here you can see I have 54 AP out of 100. Oh shit! Gotta feed my boy. I don't have any of the things he likes. There you go, Ronnie. Level 25. That's a lot of levels on one monster. What's all your highest? Do you have a monster higher than level 25 like that? I'm sure a few people probably do. 170 points. Let's do boost of power. Awesome Major 4, now you're gonna be short by about 10k. Oh man. Okay, I want to do this one, and then gap, and then yeah. Okay. It's very behind on this. Highest at the moment is 12. Only me. Yeah, nobody else. Yeah. I have 2 monsters in the 20s. I have that one, and I have the Undine Gaboo. She's similar. It's pretty hard to level them up at the end. Okay, so right here. You choose what you want to do. Do you want to do intelligence moves? You want to do power moves? You want to do accurate moves? Anything I'd do differently on a fresh account? Not really. Because I had played a little bit on my phone first to like get a hang of what I was doing. I mean, it'd be one thing to like try and re-roll all my stuff. But I really like my card layout and stuff like that, so I wouldn't want to restart. We're gonna let the AI do it, I think. Okay, we'll take it. Base Undine is level 18. That's pretty good. It's really hard to level them up at that point. Okay, little gains from the silver tournament. We haven't had the opportunity to do too many gold tournaments. Everyone knows about feeding them on the main screen? Yeah, I think so. I didn't actually talk about that because it's random. And I didn't want people being like, oh, what's that about? But yeah, on the main screen, if you see your monster with a little heart above their head, you can click on them and give them food. And that food boosts their level, which gives you more hearts for that monster. Okay, we're gonna roll here. We have a pretty good shot. Hopefully we don't get it. Hopefully we roll at 21% and don't learn. Ah, we learned it. Oh well. Oh well, that just means we can't go on errantry anymore. It's kind of unfortunate, but not that big of a deal. I probably should have scolded it. Its spoil is pretty high. Okay. I got 3 prunes. I'll use them when I like desperately need it, but I'm not going to use it here. I'm a classic. Another 6k in the bank would be pretty nice. That'd put me over 50k. And I only have 70k more to get. You unlock a move from a monster. Can that move be learned by the other same breed? Yeah. What's the requirement to unlock those moves? So you can check if you go to the first little icon in the corner here, the one that lets you go to your monster and your cards. If you do that one, you can actually check all of your techs, and it'll tell you the requirements. I'm being a little baby. I'm letting the AI do everything for me. Okay, yeah, we're up to 55. And the requirements for the tech are usually just, they have to be a certain star level. So for anything in the first row, they need to be star level 2 to unlock it. Anything in the second row, they need to be star level 3. Anything in the third row, they need to be star level 4. And then I believe anything in the fourth row is going to be star level 5, but I don't think any of those exist currently. Maybe they do. Okay, get tabs, try and get it back to a little bit of discipline. Okay, 55k, not bad, not bad. And raise all the pixies and hares. Yeah, so the pixies and hares are both, there's a lot of them in the game, so there's a lot of opportunities to unlock everything. Stuff like Quasimo and things like that are a little bit more difficult. I think Tiger as well has just like a ton of monsters that unlock stuff. Okay, we are going to prune here. Give me a little bit more energy, a little bit more stamina. Do the long distance cup. Don't think intelligence is a way to go on my guy, even though it has 15% intelligence. Sometimes it feels that way. This guy's got intelligence boost, but the long rail champions. This is a bizarre stat spread. Okay, he's got a little bit of speed. Hopefully my in-battle bonuses help me out. 48%? That's not bad. I kind of don't want to get withered. I'll take damage over withering, I think. Push me back. And what if I were to just run down the clock? Do a tiny bit of damage here. Okay, so that's slightly less damage than I do. Oh, hell yeah, we got the crit? Let's go. Okay, 20 seconds left. $91 miss? You know, Makes sense. Hit another one of those. And one of that at 20. Let's get it. Okay, you can swing one thing, brother. You hit me with the smash combo. Joker Galley and Galley Joker win. I know. Okay, so that was pretty free. I love that he's got 700 skill and just like nothing else. It's kind of like Sniper from the Mandy Desert in Monster Rancher 2. 800 skill and like no offensive stats. No defensive stats either. So he'll hit you. He'll hit you. Okay, so we're halfway there. Took us this long to get halfway there. But if we win the game, that's like 30k at the end. So we need to get another 28k, I think. I also do need to worry about having stats good enough to beat the final guy, though. Yeah, we'll go stats up. More life. I think my life is going to get maxed out soon. Okay, I got tournament fatigue. Frog Joker win? That could be pretty funny. I don't know what he's asking me, but I'm pretty sure this is the one that gives, yeah, life and speed. Getting bonuses to everything here. Oh my god. This is a lot of bonuses for a battle week. That's crazy. Okay, so what's up next? 4,500? If I win this, that pretty much guarantees it, but I don't think we're going to win it. Yeah, I don't want to do any more life drills. I think we do power. $10 weeks left to get about just under 30k. I don't know. I don't know, man. 4,500 there. I can do 5k, 3k. Or I can skip that for that one. Okay, there's a lot of big tournaments left. Where are we at? So 4.5. What do I got 62,000. I need to end up roughly 90,000. If I do this, it's 4.5, 9.5, 10, 14k, 20 or 19.5, yeah, 24.5, and then this brings me to 31. So I could, if I do that, if I win all of those, I might have to risk a couple of other ones, though. And that's assuming I beat all 3 of the finals. It's going to be spooky. It's going to be close. Getting 120k is difficult. Okay. It's giving me the go-ahead. We're gonna try it. I believe. Oh, I hit the cube? I got the KO? God damn. Yeah, I think my specials are keeping me alive. Okay. Frog Joker is the Kermit meme, the hooded Kermit meme? That'd be sick. Be pretty funny. Put the cloak on him. Get cloaked. I do need to do more damage, though. That's my real issue here. Okay, I was going to take this week off and go into the 5k, yeah. 25? These games are pretty good. I think I'm going to go with this. I should focus on just power, but This has the potential to give me some big bonuses here. Plus, speed isn't bad. Okay, 5 skill. I'll take that. That it? That's all I get out of it is 5 skill? Damn. That could have been so much better. Oh well. Okay, time for another prune. Another 5k, put me to 72. You gamble pixie pulls or save your gems? I mean, save your gems for what though? Is there anything you want to Is there anything you want to get, or do you think will come up? Oh, this is the guy with the crazy power. All right, I'm gonna let the AI do it again. Godspeed, brother. Ooh, that could have been close. I'll take it though. I need to be able to do more damage. So I haven't actually seen Lepus, but I've seen Lepus in like people's books. Like in their whatever you call it. The thing that lets you see all the monsters, the encyclopedia. So maybe it's enemy only right now. I could see them wait and put out the pixie later, you know? Okay. Yeah, so I think that's the play. We do something here. We do a tournament, something, and then tournament, tournament, rest, tournament. $14. Do we get any better bonuses anywhere? Oh, I thought the game froze for a sec. Still waiting for Gobi? Yeah, there's a Gobi in the Major 4. He's in the game. I don't know which one this is. I'm gonna go with this. I got a bonus of some kind. If we get 120k without doing any of the Major 4, that's actually gonna be crazy. Okay, give me some more stat bonuses. Power up, speed up, I'll take those. Is my plant sick? Yeah, that was a plant noise. I'm not raising plant though, so I don't know what was up with that. Yeah, we'll go for this one. Just over 100k? Damn. Yeah, like I said, like my stats aren't very good right now. I need about, if I really want a good shot at beating everybody, I need about 300 power, 300 skill. Also, this is the, unfortunately, you don't get to fight him, but it's the Zilla. Okay. I'm gonna roll the dice on the AI again. Splotchy, you're making big plays, brother. Is my Tear card? Yeah, the Usaba. Okay. So I need 16,000 more, roughly. Kind of weird that you only fight one battle in a whole tournament. This game would take a very long time if you had to fight 3 battles every time. It still takes like an hour and a half to go through a whole cycle. 84 is just not enough for another one, eh? We're gonna do 2 back-to-back and then rest, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna rest here, I guess. Ah, get the bad rest? That's unfortunate, but I think I'll be okay. Okay. It's just let us errantry for stats, even when we learned all the techs. Yeah. It seems like kind of an oversight to like do it and like fail on purpose. Maybe they know more than we do about the game though, right? Maybe doing that is not actually optimal and there's a better way to do it. Oh fuck, I gotta fight the Gaboo? This is what I was afraid of. This guy's gonna be spooky. This might be it for me if I can't win this. I'm afraid of Acid Spit. I'm not afraid of that so much. Acid Spit is strong against me, and it's already pretty powerful. Okay, we did a little bit of damage. We're on the board at least. No! Fuck. The crit too? God damn. Okay. Dude.
I want to play video games.
Fuck off.
Zanaga, thank you for the sub. Bro, these fucking percents? Fucking stupid. Okay, we're gonna roll. I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, he's a cheater. You told me he was a cheater? Damn, I didn't know until you told me. I had no idea that the AI cheated until you told me. Same old Monster Rancher? Same old Monster Rancher. It'd be really nice to dodge a fucking attack. Like, that would be great. Like, this is what I mean when I think, like, the AI gets stuck. Because, like, they'll just land every attack. I'm dodging now, though, so maybe we're okay. Maybe we're okay. Why? Oh, fuck, that move puts you up close, that's right. Didn't even push me the whole way back, come on. I don't have a lot of time left. I don't know if I can do it with the top, even if I land every one. I think I gotta risk it on a top, on a cube. 12%. Maybe? No. I'll try one more time. If I can't beat him this time, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think the run's over, though. We'll see what we can get. If he hadn't crit, like 30% chance to land the move and he crits, like, come on. My hourglasses, it's fine. You can always buy more. Okay, I got a bit of a guts lead. Okay. Okay, I've taken some damage. Is that enough? Woo! Okay. I think after playing Monster Rancher 2 Nuzlocke, I'd be accustomed to percents by now. You'd think. First try. Oh my god. Okay. It might actually not be enough still. I don't know. My bonus is 8%. I might be just short. Damn, dude. This is gonna be tough. Speed up? Speed up could be good. I think guts up is what I need, though. $6K? I'm not risking it. What, I have 83? This will put me at 90. Okay, let's do the math real quick. 7K here. Let me do the math. 7,000 plus 8,000 plus 9,000 plus 10,000 times 1.08. So I got 27,000 from the last 4 tournaments. So I need 93. I think I'm going to do this one. I'm going to go a little bit easier on myself. More guts to miss with? Let's go. That's true. If we don't beat all 3 of the IMA cups anyway, we were never going to get it anyway. So there's no point in being risky here. I've got to win everything to win. This is basically the same guy, except I've got worse stats. But it says we're going to win, so I'm gonna let the AI do it. Woo! That was close. All these bonuses coming in handy. Okay. I need bonus to my stats. Let's actually the one that gives me the most recovery, I think. Went by so quick, nobody got a chance to put in a brother. Jellcopter kills the spectators. Yeah, he just fires into the crowd. Okay, I got a lot of items to use. These are terrible. I'm gonna use this. Give me 20 power. We're gonna be pretty close to 700 life, which is max. I still don't have 300 power. That's actually insane. I'm so weak. If I run into the dragon or the... what do you call it? The crab dragon, I think I just lose straight up. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I got 5 life just for being alive. I'm gonna do this, even though it has no use for me right now. Crab dragon and the golem fuck you up. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen to me too. If I roll into them, even though I got a lot of bonuses, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I only get 1 reset. I'm actually not super afraid of the Caballos, even though I probably should be, because I can't cheese it out. Is it gonna be the worm? Let me fight the worm. No. The galley, eh? Well, I think we win this. Oh my god, that was... okay. I was gonna say it was close, but it wasn't close. I was gonna say GG, but it wasn't GG, it was BG. Okay, 94. We can do it. We just need to win all 3. Give me all the ability points. We gained 40k that time. That's pretty good. We still have a potential to lose this. It's still, like, it's still hairy. Like, I'm not very confident in my guess stats. 10 speed, not bad. Your Lilim's level's 29? Damn, that's really high. Okay, Guts Down not really good for me, but we'll go speed up, and then we'll see what if we get anything else this week. 18 power. Damn, these kind of suck. Okay, so put us over 300 power at least. Our skill is so bad. What the fuck? Give me a skill boost here. 10 life? Okay, well, we're like max life now. Give me an ability. 8 skill? Okay. So it's come to this. Using the rematch tickets early on is pretty spooky. Yeah, but if I didn't win that, I wouldn't have made it anyway. It's lose-lose. I had to like win everything because we're not doing any of the major four. I don't have any good gels to beat the major four with. I could probably change the way I do things. Okay. It says I've got a shot to beat the tiger here. I'm just going to go for it. I don't actually think I got a very good shot, but he wants to give it to me, then I'll take it. Am I using a translator in some way? Can I already get used to the game stats at the very least? Yeah, so I know all the basic stuff. When like the events happen, I can't really tell what's going on. A lot of the time I've seen the event before, so I know what the potential is on both sides, but like the left choice and the right choice. But like I can't actually read any of it. Know what bonus I got? Yeah, so I know I've memorized the stats, at least. Okay, so no new abilities yet. I can get 200. I think more power is probably good. I think more power is the play. No new abilities, eh? Speed, 15 points. The points really don't matter without the abilities. Guts down. Okay. Two more tournaments. Two more tournaments and we got this. Hey. Shit, I gotta fight him. Okay, it's giving me the green light. We're gonna press it. One more to go. Star rating 2 stars will be locked at 700. What? No. Are stats capped at 700 for everyone? Yeah. So at 2 stars, you're capped at 700. At 1 star, you're capped at 500. So it's 500, 700, 900, 950, 999. Okay, we gotta do one more. Only one more. This is completely... You know what? This will give me more loyalty. Even though it won't actually give me any more power or any more life because I'm already maxed out. $96 loyalty. This is already my best 2-star monster. I don't think I've had a 2-star monster do... Actually, no, I had a couple of dragons that I think got B+. 16 skill? I think skill is probably what I want here. Let's go for it. Chance to get more skill from the Muddy Jell. But I didn't get it. Oh, shit. Maybe I did. What's this? 8 power? Yeah, I have no new abilities, right? No. Okay. I should have used that before, whatever. It's fine. It'll give me a little bit more power. This is it. Wait, it said I have 131? I'm already over? Did I read that right? No, I can't be at 131. I'm just not paying attention. Okay, I think I have to fight here. I might get enough from losing this. Either way, we're gonna try and win. $7K, yeah, we're gonna be close to 8K. If I win this, I might be over 8K. Oh shit, dodge the charge? Doesn't do any damage, but yeah, that one's nice to dodge. Holy fuck! Okay. Haven't hit yet, unfortunately, but... This is not going well for me. So many 50% misses is pretty unfortunate, but I'm dodging a lot. Fuck. Oh, that's gonna lose it for me. Unless... Yo, get pondered. Holy shit. Oh my god. Damn, dude. The thrilling highs and lows of high school Monster Rancher. God damn. I haven't updated this yet. Oh, it was just enough. Oh, I needed it. Oh my god, we got it. God damn, dude. Holy moly. So I guess I gotta upload this, right? I gotta upload it despite all the bitching, all the complaining. Alright. And that's for like almost nothing. That's for 2 petals, which are basically 2 monster hearts. 7,500! Not bad. I got very lucky at the end. Made up for being pretty unlucky elsewhere, but, you know. Need to do all the missions for 50 diamonds. So 500 better than last time, not bad. 1 star. 1 star power, hell yeah. 700 life, but I get the 1 star power. It's pretty good. I never complained about RNG even once, it's true. Never once.